Have you ever felt like your English sentences are just a little short, a little choppy? Well, in this explainer, we're going to fix that. We are going to transform those short sentences into longer, more connected ideas that will make you sound so much more natural and confident. Ready? Let's get into it.
So take a look at this. You might say something like, I like pizza. I eat it every day. And look, it's totally correct. There's nothing grammatically wrong with it. But doesn't it sound a little simple? Almost like a robot talking? Each idea is its own little island.
Okay, now listen to this version. I like pizza 'cause it's delicious and I eat it every day. Ah, see? It just flows, right? It connects the ideas, it gives a reason, it just sounds so much smoother. This is the kind of upgrade we're aiming for.
I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? The second one, for sure. That is the incredible power of connecting your ideas. And today, you're going to learn exactly how to do it using two really powerful tools.
First up, let's meet our new best friend, the compound sentence. This is probably the first and easiest step you can take to make your sentences longer and way more interesting.
So what exactly is it? It's actually super simple. A compound sentence just takes two complete ideas, sentences that could totally stand on their own, and links them together with a little connecting word, like and, but, or. Here's a great way to think about it. Imagine two strong, independent friends. They're perfectly fine on their own, right? But when they hold hands, they create this stronger, more meaningful connection. That's exactly what a compound sentence does for your ideas.
For example, here we have, I like coffee and I drink it every morning. You see, I like coffee is a complete thought, and I drink it every morning is also a complete thought. The little word and just brings them together. Simple. Let's look at another one. She wanted to go out, but it was raining. Again, we've got two separate, complete ideas. She wanted to go out, and it was raining. The word but is perfect here because it connects them while showing a little bit of a contrast.
And one more for good measure. You can watch TV or you can do your homework. Here, or is connecting two different choices. Both parts could be their own sentence, but putting them together like this just creates a much more natural flow.
So here's your pro tip, the magic formula you can start using literally right now. Just use a comma and then add one of those handy conjunctions like and, but, or so. That's it. That's the key. Okay, you've totally got compound sentences down. So now let's level up. It's time to move on to something a little more sophisticated, the complex sentence. Now, a complex sentence is a little different. It has one main part that's strong and can stand all by itself. We call that an independent clause. But it also has another part that, well, it can't. It's dependent. It needs that main clause to make any sense. So if compound sentences are those two independent friends, complex sentences are more like best friends, where one always takes the lead and the other one follows. The main clause is the leader, and that dependent clause is there to add all the interesting extra information. Look at this. It makes it super clear. On the left, you've got, I stayed home. That's a complete idea, right? Makes sense on its own. But look at the right. Because it was raining. It just feels incomplete, doesn't it? It leaves you hanging, asking, well, what happened because it was raining? It needs that main clause. And when we put them together, boom, we get,
I stayed home because it was raining. The main idea leads the way, and the dependent part gives us the why. See how they work together? Oh, here's another fantastic example. When I was a child, I loved cartoons. Now notice this time, the dependent part, when I was a child, actually comes first. It's like it's setting the scene for the main event, which is I loved cartoons. And that brings us to another awesome pro tip. You have flexibility here. The dependent clause can come before the main clause, or it can come after. So you can say, I loved cartoons when I was a child, or when I was a child, I loved cartoons. Both are 100% correct. Okay, we've gone through all the theory. Now it's time to put it all into action. Because, let's be real, practice is what's really going to build your fluency. Let's do this. Before we start, let's just do a super quick review with this table. It's a great little summary. So, compound sentences, two strong independent parts joined by words like and or but. Complex sentences, one strong part, one dependent part, joined by words like because or although. Just look at how the examples say a similar thing, but with a totally different structure. All right, it's your turn. How would you combine these two sentences? I was hungry, I made a sandwich. Think about it. What's the relationship between those two ideas? Which connecting word feels right? Did you get it? A great answer is, I was hungry, so I made a sandwich. And that's a compound sentence, right? Because both parts are complete ideas, and so connects them to show a result. Nice. Okay, let's try one more. How about this? She didn't come, it was raining. What's the connection here? It seems like one of these things is the reason for the other. And the answer is, she didn't come because it was raining. This is a perfect example of a complex sentence. She didn't come is our main idea, and because it was raining is that dependent part that tells us why. You're getting the hang of this. I really want to leave you with this final thought. Short sentences, they show you can speak English. But crafting these longer, smoother, more connected sentences, that shows you can actually think in English. And that is the skill that really separates just simple communication from truly compelling, persuasive speaking. So, my question for you is this. What's the first idea you're going to connect using these new skills? Don't just learn this stuff, go out and use it. Start weaving your thoughts together today and just watch how your English fluency transforms.